Get ready. All right, with that being said, let's get started on your love reading. So this is for the month of September. You have a great month coming up. Like, I can see it already. You have like travel possibly, or moving into a new place. I see, new opportunities. I see offerings coming to you. I do see epiphanies here. Look at that. I see epiphanies, and then you have the sun crossing you with the Ten of Cups. Come on. Look, I see where you came from, but you got a great spread here. So let's do it. I want to remind everybody, as Spirit always says, it is up to you. These are the general energies, whether you want to accept and allow or deny these energies. It's kind of up to you. Same thing with the planets. These planets and the universe and all this is here to work with you. But you have free will, so you can deny them or you can accept them. And there's no judgment either way. Whatever you want to do, it's your path. You came here to experience these things. Okay? So, love is the energy that moves all. If you've never seen me before, love is that energy that can go into every frequency. So wherever your passion, your focus, your love has been, it could be, that's what I'm talking about. Could be in your romance, could be your romance in your family. It could be in, a couple things. So let's get started. In your first position, you have the Ten of Cups. Look at you. Oh, better leave it this way. So, Ten of Cups. Wait, can I do it that way? No, probably that way. So the Ten of Cups tells me, this is your position. This is you in the month of September. You are, and I see this two ways. I see that you come from a lot. I see that you finally move through a lot. And I see that some of you have met someone, and it feels like you've been bonded for a long time. If that hasn't happened, it's in your now position, so that could be now to a week, now to 2 weeks. It kind of depends on your path. But either way, I feel like this emotional happiness, I feel like settled a little bit more. I feel like whatever was bothering you is not bothering you so much anymore. That's what I'm feeling like. Now, what's crossing you is the sun. So that's Spirit's advice in this situation. They're saying, you just let us know where you want to go and the things will be opening up for you. When the sun comes out in this, they're telling me that we're putting light into your emotions. You are going to start feeling better. You are going to start seeing manifestations of why you should feel better. So if that means having a good partner come in, if that means being alone and finally understanding that no one can love you the way you can love you, right? If that means you get the new job, if that means you get the new position, if that means whatever that means, they're saying that it's being lit in your emotions. We're putting energy, we're putting love, it's time for you to have peace. It's time for you to have the things that you want. It's time for you to feel better. And we're going to help you out with that, okay? Because where you came from is the Ten of Swords. The 10 is completion. You guys know the 9 is completion to me. And I'm looking at this in a different way. But the 9 is completion to me and 10 is about moving forward, right? But the 10 of Swords is about being overwhelmed with everything that you had to move forward with, right? So it looks like that was in your recent past, but you've come through that. Some of you felt a lot of emotion for what this happened, because this has a lot of things. This is like, oh my gosh, I see this like in romance and in family, or romance and home life, or romance and your work. Like, I'm seeing a lot going on at one time, and it looks like you came through this where it could have caused you to be, and maybe it did for a little bit, cause you to be overwhelmed and just freeze. But it looks like you have moved to this new space. And this new space is being really bonded with understanding what you want and understanding that it's not really as far away as you thought. Because I feel peace. More than anything, I feel peace. And they're saying, hang in there for some of you, because we're opening up these, look at that. Isn't that funny that the planets are opening up? And because we talked about the 9th house and you getting the full moon in the 9th house, I'm seeing that these miracles can happen for you, especially in relationships for you, okay? Because they're like making it prominent for me to see that the sun always to me means that they're sort of moving everything aside so that you get what you want, right? Okay, so in your third position, fourth, sorry. So in your fourth position at the beginning of the month, so the first 2 weeks or so, you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about not making a move, getting centered until you get the epiphany, until you get the download, until you get the message, right? They're saying, we have the answers that you're looking for, and we've been trying to get them to you, but we can't get them to you in this, because we're trying, but you're not listening, right? But now that you're here, don't feel like because you're here you got to move. Just stay centered, because you're going to get some clarity on things. This could be for your job, for your home life, because I'm seeing it all, for your loved ones, for potential loved ones, for these people that you're dating, for somebody that you were dating for a while and then, it doesn't look too good, but you don't know what to do about this yet. You don't have to do anything. They're saying in the first 2 weeks, you'll get this epiphany. Just stay centered. Stay focused and stay centered. And things are going to open up for you, and you're going to be able to know what to do next, because we're going to tell you. We've been trying to tell you, but again, we can't do it in this space. You had to get to this space. But that's okay. We love you, and we've been here the whole time. Okay? So, once you get this movement, this is from your higher self. I mean, this just is crazy for you guys. This is awesome. So, from your higher self, you have the Knight of Swords. This is a beautiful, gallant knight, and he comes with gorgeous offerings. From your higher self, I always ask your higher self, what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in love? And so this knight comes with offerings. This knight comes fast and from nowhere. I'm getting a lot of Cancers are getting it like in miracles. Things are going to be happening. You're going to get offers. If your energy and your focus has been in romance, you got somebody coming in getting an offer. I do not necessarily see this as just a night for some people. I feel like it's just the offer itself. Like someone comes into your life. But this person is ready to help heal, is ready to help make you laugh, is ready to help make you smile, is going to show you the lighter side of life. That's what this person's about. That is the most important thing they want you to know for September. But I feel like it goes with all of this for some of you. I feel like, see, this night, when he brings an offering, he comes from nowhere. Like, you're like, what? How did you come? How did you just fall in my lap, right? That's this night. So that's what they want you to know. Now, in your sixth position, this is the second half of the month, you have the Eight of Wands. So I see fast movement. And I see trips for some of you. But I see moving to another place as well. So I see property movement. I see that trip that was being delayed. Like, even if it was a short trip, if it was being delayed, I see you going to that. I see you doing that. I see you moving in. If you've had a long-time partner, if you're ready to go to the next level, that's what this is about for you. If you have a partner that you've been with for a while, you're going to move fast. That's what this Eight of Wands is about. So I see fast movement. I see travel. I see moving to new property for some of you. I see if you have been focused on your work, on your career, fast movement. Like, you get the position and you get a raise, and like, I just see fast movement. So congratulations, guys. But more than anything, even if some of you do not have anyone in your life, right? Which is very rare for Cancer, but even if it's someone that you don't have that's really deep with you, I would say that you're going to meet somebody this month, because with this offering, this Ten of Cups, the Sun, I mean, all of it is telling me that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody new coming in for some of you. So, congratulations. Now, in your seventh position, this is your fear. So your fear is, will I ever be able to be independent and stable? Will I ever be in a stable relationship? Will I ever be able to hold my own? Will I ever be able to do that? I've tried so many times and it's just failed, and I don't know what to do now. But remember, that's just a fear. Remember, this is where you were. That's why it's right next to this card, because it was where you were, right? It's like it gets so overwhelming and you try so hard and then you just get setbacks. So this position, I always say, a fear is there to remind you of what you don't want and what you do want, right? Because when you know what you don't want, you're like, no, but I want that, right? I want you to focus on what you want. Yes, we already know what you don't want. We've already said it. Like, look at it and then leave it over there. That's how you manifest. Stay in this 10 of Cups. Stay in the sun. Stay in this. Stay in this. Okay? That's what's going to manifest for you what you want. This is just the fear. It's like space. We don't know where, if we don't have anything to you know, if we don't have anything that's like in space, it's like at 0 point, right? Or almost 0 point. And so if you don't have anything that's like duality, anything to push off of, then it's just space. So think of space like you think of the situations. This is, we'll just talk about astrology. You can think of your money situation or your love situation or any of that like a planet you need to push off from, right? You know what you don't want, right? So focus on what you do want. You will become stable. You absolutely can become stable. You can have a solid relationship. You can have everything that you want. You already know what you don't want. Don't think about that. You've already thought about it. Now stay in what you want. That makes sense? It's just a fear. It's there. The fear is just the GPS. Okay? Now, in your 8th position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you. You have the 9 of Wands. So, for some of you, I feel like this person that you have been dealing with has made his stand or her stand. They are not moving from this situation. They have said what they needed to say. And some of you, it was a good thing. But some of you, it wasn't. Because some of you, I feel like they need independence. Because I'm seeing this Sag sign. So some of you, they feel like they needed independence. They can't. They're not. But you know what? They're not ready to give you the love that you were wanting and expecting. Right? Now, I can say that, but that doesn't make it any easier. For others of you, I feel like you think this guy is not going anywhere, but you think this guy may be just going somewhere, but he's not. He's made his stand. He's like ready to be with you. So I'm seeing it both ways. Because once a Saggy makes their decision, they're like, you can't move them, right? So he's come from a lot. You see all these experiences he has. He is ready to take action in what he needs. But he's made his decision about what he's going to do. So he will be dealing with you in that manner. And he sees you in that manner too. Because for some of you, he sees that you've made your choice. And so you've made your choice and he's made his choice. And so sometimes it feels like a stalemate. But it's not. It's just that maybe you or he needs to compromise. And you got to decide, what am I willing to do? Right? Anyway, that's how he'll be dealing with you. He's come from a lot. He's no joke. And he said what he needed to say. Or she's said what she needed to say. Okay? That's how they'll be dealing with you. Now, in your 9th position, this position is your hopes and dreams, but I call it your outer realm that you're coming or bringing in. On this line, doing these things, you have the 7 of Cups. That is a great card to me because this card to me always means opportunity, 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 opportunity. Those seen and unseen. Okay? Now, remember, you have the 9th house stuff going on. So these opportunities could be coming into you in the month of September because it's coming in. It's like the outer realm stuff that's coming in. Let that energy in. You've got fast movement going on. Let that energy in. Okay? These are the things that you forgot that you said that you wanted. That's what happens is we have these things that we say we wanted and then we move on with life and then all of a sudden these things come about and you're like, oh my God, I forgot I wanted that. But thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Right? So understand that means a whole bunch of things for a whole bunch of people. It could be that person coming in that you've been wanting for a long time. It could mean that position, that job, that house, that career, a lot, family. I see a lot of that, okay? So congratulations. Now, in your 10th house, sorry, I'm doing astrology. In your 10th position, this is the overall outcome of what you'll be working through in the month of September. You have the Three of Coins. So they're saying, let's look at the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins is somebody who's very detail-oriented, somebody who works very hard at what they're wanting to create, okay? It's Virgo. So they are saying, just stay focused. I can hear them saying, we got this. You and me, we got this. I'm helping, you stay in that, you listen, and we have movement. And we have offerings, okay? So they're saying, just continue to stay focused. That's what you'll be working on, because I see a lot of you this month having a lot of shifts going on. And like I said, although like an air sign can shift easy, and like me who's got air and fire, I shift easy. Like it's no problem for me to move, to make a movement. But for Cancers, it's a little different. Like you want to move and you see the excitement of moving, but it's not a good thing sometimes. You're like, because you get frightened, or you're like, this is really happening, and what if I don't do it right? And because you're too hard on yourselves, right? So they're just saying, don't worry about all the movement. We've heard what you wanted. Just stay focused on the detail stuff, right? Just stay focused on the organizing or the organization of all these things that are going to be coming in the month of September. Because some of you, your life is changing, like big time. I see that.